I say about this game that hasn't already been said? One of the best games ever made, one of the best SNES games ever made, one of the best Metroid games ever made. It's definitely one of my favorites. And it lives up to the hype. Completely. I remember when I first bought this game, I think I might have been 7 at the time. I was over here at a popular shopping area over here in the Bronx called Fordham Road. But it looked a lot different at the time than it does now. And I had $30 on me. And I went to a game store and they had Super Metroid. I previously, before that, had only played Metroid 2 for the Game Boy. And it was an okay game. I liked it. It wasn't too bad. And I saw Super Metroid and I thought to myself, interesting. So I asked the guy to let me see it and I was looking at it. I couldn't afford it. I had 30. The game was like 50. I couldn't afford it. It looked interesting. A guy walks in and he asks for Super Metroid. The guy at the counter says, I'm with the last copy. I was holding on to it. He must have thought that I was going to buy that copy because he told me, he said, I'll give you $10. Just give me the copy right now so I can buy it. Gave him the copy, because I couldn't afford it anyway. Gave him the copy, gave me $10. And when I left that store, I went around and visited other game stores until I found one that had Super Metroid, used, cartridge only, loose, $40. Bought it, couldn't take the bus back home, but that's okay. Walked home, got home, popped it in, and was completely blown away. I had not seen this game coming. The level of depth, the layer, the complexity, the exploration, the difficulty, the colors. Everything about this game was on point at the time. And all of that lives up today. If you have not played this game, I suggest you play this game. Anyone who is out there who is a fan of maybe Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Circle of the Moon, Aria of Sorrow, that same gameplay map layout, schematic type of gameplay, all stemmed from this game. That's why it's called Metroidvania, if you've ever heard the term, Metroidvania. That's why it's called that, because it all stemmed from this game. This game looks good, plays good, it's not easy, it's long, there's great variety between levels and areas and enemies and weapons, and I can keep going. Totally recommended, very much loved by us here at Hip Hop Gamer 80. If you haven't tried this game, you have to play it. I'm telling you. I believe right now it's available on the Wii Virtual Console for about like $6. Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth every penny. They don't make them like this anymore. I wasn't ready. I absolutely wasn't ready. In fact, I was lost. Like the first week playing this game, I was getting so used to the schematics that I was completely lost. But I was having so much fun with it though. Where does this lead? Have I been here already? Is there anything new back here? It was all a revelation for me. No game at that time that I had played. I was mostly a console gamer, by the way. I want to clear that up. Because PC was already, and still is today, top notch. At the time, I was such a console gamer, I had never played a game like this. And only the Super Nintendo would be available of producing a game like this. Only the Super Nintendo. It really gives testament to the power of the Super NES at the time. We love it very dearly here. We think it's worth your time here, and we just wanted to let you know about it. So play it, or else you're missing out. Until next time.